Hey guys, and welcome to the channel. Recently I've had need to clear out my back seat from all my recovery gear. Whilst it's great having lots of recovery gear in the car ready to go, it's not so great if I need to put, say, another human in the car. So what I needed to do was get a cover for the tub, and I wanted to do it as cheaply as possible, so I found the cheapest soft cover online that I could find, and this is how to install it. In the box you're going to find your tonneau cover and shock cord, your side rails, tailgate rail, support bar and a little baggie of fixings. The first step is to pre-drill your rails at the measurements listed in the instructions. I've included a link to these instructions in the description below the video. Refer to those measurements, drill it once, drill it right. Alright, a purely optional step here. You can go down to a hardware store, grab some weather seal and attach it along the inside of the rail. It just increases the amount of water resistance that the install has. Again, this just comes down to personal preference. Alright, back on track with the instructions now, and you're going to measure halfway along your tailgate and grab that pre-drilled tailgate rail, drill into your tailgate and rivet in place. Once you've finished with the tailgate, pull the soft cover all the way over and clip it to the gate. That way you can line your side rails up with the plastic lip underneath the cover. Now you're going to go ahead and mount your side rails. Drill straight into the tub and rivet. Rinse and repeat. At this point you're going to mount the support bar bracket, again by following your pre-drilled holes and riveting it in place. You're then going to repeat the process on the opposite side of the tub. Finally, you're going to put the support bar in place, and that's it. Install done. It really is that easy to install. It did take a little bit of time for my next door neighbour and I to work out how we were going to do it. Probably about half an hour of chit chat and back and forth, and then we just fitted it and it all came together super quick. Now, to test it out, I needed to do two things. So I needed to do two things for me. It's got to do 110 kilometers per hour for hours on end and not disintegrate, and it's got to be able to go off-road, and whatever I put in the tub can't come flying out because it unclips. So I did those two things. I did a big trip down to Perth, and I also did a little bit of off-roading. Before I went to Perth, it had been raining, and I noticed there was some pooling on the soft cover in the corners at the back. But as soon as I moved, that came off. The trip down to Perth, no problems at all. Didn't peel off, didn't disintegrate. When I got to the petrol station in Perth, I thought it probably had loosened off or slackened a little bit, but it was still clipped on perfectly firm. On the drive back, it was night time and it was bucketing down with rain. I got a little bit of water coming through the edges where there's no seal and no clip, but just dribbling into the tub. Other than that, it was perfectly fine. So it did the whole 900 roughly kilometer trip perfect, no problems there. So the next step is to get off-road and give it a go. So to do this, I headed out to the Granite River mouth for a quick bash. Let's see if I can knock anything out. Alright, moment of truth. Well, all still sealed. Oh no. Alrighty, well, it passes all the tests for the time being. We'll see how it goes over the next few months. Now I just need to work out how I broke my toolbox.